Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we get to work on the Camaro. I'm super excited, I'm stoked to actually work on this and be pretty excited to actually get this thing done and on the road and see how fast this thing is, because it's a manual and it's kind of rare to find these manuals with this much power. Everybody likes automatics like the Hellcat, but old school manual will be fun to ride. But today the game plan is to take it all apart. We're gonna, disassemble the interior. We're gonna take this door off because we got to order a lot of parts. Hopefully we're not gonna find any hidden damage today. But I'm really excited. I mean, before we know it, it's already on the frame machine, which is exciting. We already got the glass cut out, which is exciting. We're gonna put it in a pinch roll, take it all apart, and hopefully behind this quarter panel, we're not gonna find a lot of damage. Hopefully the inner structure is not too bad where we can replace it. We are gonna get hopefully a used quarter panel. I think we got that on order. And then I was thinking, guys, should we do the same thing as cut it right here? So leave us a comment down below. Should we do a full quarter panel exchange or just half of it? Because last time you guys were pretty excited when I did half of it, and it came out pretty good. So it's gonna be up to you guys. Definitely comment down below. Should we replace the whole thing, or should I just like cut it in sections? Splice it in, play little dominoes. But let's go ahead and get straight to work and start taking this thing apart. Alright, so here is the rear bumper. So this is the side that we unscrewed. Everything's looking really good here. We do have a little bit of damage right here on these, but we can definitely fix those. Not a big deal, fix that. And this side, we got a little bit of damage right there. So definitely this bumper is reusable. We'll probably just have to glue that back also. But this bumper is probably really expensive, so let's reuse this. But let's check out the other damage. So here is the rear end of the Camaro. And like I thought, back here looks really good, except this little corner right here. But the rebar looks good, definitely no damage got in the back. The bumper just got ripped off. But then I was looking, it looks like it's got like a cutaway valves, or you can make the exhaust louder. So it's got the little valve right there on both sides. Everything's looking good. So the next thing I wanna do is possibly try to take off this door. So let's get this door unbolted, unclipped, and removed. Alright, so taking off the door was pretty simple. We got 2 bolts here, 2 bolts here, the little striker right there, and the wire harness. Came off really good. So all of this looks really good. The pillar looks good. And then we come to the damage. So definitely took a hit right here. So the next thing I want to do is probably try to take out this passenger seat out, because we're going to have to replace this airbag anyways. Let's take the seat out, because we're still going to be grinding, welding, and we still got to take off the other part. So taking that seat out will definitely help us get room in there. So let's go ahead and get the seat out. Hopefully it comes out easy and go from there. All right, so the seat came out pretty easy. These are really good looking seats. It's got like leather on the sides, maybe Alcantara right here in the middle. These 71 Ricardo seats. So really cool looking seats. And it came out pretty easy. So it only came out in 2 bolts. So there's 2 bolts in the back and then it locks into the front. So it's like a newer design. I guess they'll save on bolts. And then also our seat belts are locked up. So we're definitely gonna have to get these taken out. As you guys see, this is the retractor. It is bad, so we're gonna have to mail that out too, or replace it. We just call the dealer, see whatever's cheaper. But we can go ahead and keep taking it apart. So we're gonna take off the little moldings and then probably work on the back seat to get the seatbelt out and all that. So let's keep working.
Alright guys, check out all the space. I haven't got this thing taken apart. Looking really good. Honestly, inside's perfectly fine. But you got the seat belt. It's pretty cool. Red already? I mean, is that factory? Is that stock? I don't even know.
I don't think so.
But you know exactly where these are going. Safety Restore. There are guys that rebuild our seat belts. They actually change color belts as well too. So I don't know if they've played with them before, but that's exactly where we're gonna send them out to them. And if you guys don't know who they are, we'll leave a link down below in the description. Any belts, modules, they'll get you taken care of. So they're really quick turnaround. So we'll get these sent out, we'll rebuild them, and we'll get them back.
Cool. Maybe we should do a color change and do like blue.
I mean, I like the red though. The red's pretty cool.
I thought we were gonna repaint this whole thing.
No, calm down, Evan. We ain't repainting nothing. I mean, we're gonna repaint it, but we ain't doing a complete color change.
Come on, let's do like custom white.
Next thing you know, people complain about our doors not being painted. We painted the doors, guys. The doors are painted, all right, inside and out. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. But anywho, so we gotta get these packaged up. We'll send them out and keep moving forward.
Yeah, we're gonna take off this headliner and get those roof airbags out and make sure you know no other damages. But so far, so good.
Oh yeah.
All right, so there we have it. We got the headliner out. That was a little bit of a challenge. Really hard to record because it's all dark in here, but I got it out. And we got the roof airbags out. So we're gonna throw these away. We're gonna definitely need to order some roof airbags, but we still got like this plastic we gotta take off and maybe the inner one. And then we could probably take a little parts up inside and then probably put this car on the clamps. But so far, inside, it's looking not too bad. I don't see a little wrinkle, maybe a little bit right here. All right, so finally we got everything strapped down. We got a chain down. So we got it on the clamps. Everything's looking really good. Next thing I want to do is actually start doing like pre-pulls. So we're gonna grab a little clamp right here and probably pull it out. It's probably gonna rip and tear, but it's all good. Because so far it's looking at this angle. It's looking pretty good. If anything, we will grab it right there and pull this out. But let's just go ahead and pre-pull it out and see how it goes. All right, so I tried making some pulls. It ripped here already, so definitely already separated. And over here it was pulling out, but it's not pulling out any structure, just like the skin, which is not what we really need. So I got the blanket, and the next thing I want to do is start cutting into it. So we're gonna roughly cut it out to see the damage inside and go from there, because nothing's working that great. And then we have to be really careful about the gas, because the gas tank's right here, so we gotta cover that up. But let's just keep grinding. Alright, so we got the skin off. It's come off not too bad, but we did notice some damage on the inner structure. So hopefully the used quarter panel will have this. We could just probably replace it. We'll probably just pre-pull it out, but we're definitely, you know, it's got a kink right there. Probably push this back. Got a kink right there. Got to push this, you know, pull it back and replace it. Looks like it'll be pretty easy to replace. We just got to see how high we're going to go with it. Also, the gas cap enclosure is definitely wrinkled up. We got to replace that. Looks pretty easy. Just got some welds all the way around. Not a big deal. So next thing I want to do is actually keep taking apart the quarter panel, because it looks like we're going to have to replace the whole thing. So I want to drill all these out, get this little bracket off. We're going to take the taillight out and start, maybe cut around the quarter panel all the way around. Let's see how that turns out. Alright, so just like that, we got the whole quarter panel off. I know you guys are going to be bummed out that I'm not going to splice them in together, but I still can. You know, I still got these little edges. So if you guys comment down below, you know, splice it right there and don't take it apart all the way, I might just do that, but probably not. But anyway, so we got the whole thing off. This structure looks all good because we knew it was good. There was no damage here. This thing we're going to have to replace. You know, it's part of this hidden damage, you know, we saw pushed in, but looks like it's gonna be pretty easy to replace if we get a used quarter panel. This thing inside the lower, that we can replace no problem, but then I did not expect for the center piece to be damaged this bad. So it looks like we're probably gonna have to cut it, splice it in, you know, hopefully. A used quarter panel is gonna be good, because if we get all these pieces from the dealer, it's probably gonna take forever, and probably gonna be expensive. So I'm pretty happy about it, besides the hidden damage that we did find, but we did a lot of work today. We took apart the whole interior, we stripped the whole side, so now we are ready for the parts to come in. So we gotta make a list, start ordering all these parts. Hopefully it's gonna come in, and then we're gonna knock this thing out, because I'm excited. I'm excited to drive this thing. Michael's excited to drive the Hellcat, I'm excited to drive with this. Leave us a comment down below between the two, you know, which one do you guys think are cooler, the Camaro or the Hellcat? But that's all the time we got for this episode. Definitely subscribe, share the video, and we'll catch you guys next time.